Ba-da-ba-da-ba-bum, bum, bum, ba-bum. Ba-ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da-bum, bum. Ba-da-ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, 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 ba-dum. Ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-ba-da-bum. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. What is today? Today's the 17th. Why does this say 9/16? I swear to God, I just re-exported this. I don't know. I can tell real quick. So, I'm just gonna get this track exported real quick. This is the first track off my new album, that's coming out soon. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure that this is how I just made it. Whoo. Okay, never mind. I won't be doing that because I can't. Wait, what happens if I go and I turn off all of these? Turn off this. Turn off this. Sorry about that audio. That was really bad. I'm in the last stages of getting this album done, which is like mastering. And I gave it the little like just idly listening on my phone last night test while I was outside. And there was really only one change I wanted to make, which is really fantastic. These tracks have been worked so. Oh God, I'm so sorry. 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 So sorry. Here, I turned it down. I just need to make sure that this is the right version. I don't have a car. I hate car test. I don't do car test. So sorry about the buffering. That won't be a problem soon, I promise. So that buffering will go away, I promise. Is it over here? Okay, this is not the new one. I don't know where I just exported that. Anyways, not your problem. I guess that will be something that I fix in a bit. Let's go ahead and open up my live stream thing, and we'll get into these Kontakt instruments. 1 second. That would be in here. Hey, thank you, Jay. I really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that. Things are a bit mentally not great right now, you know? Boost keyboard noise. You guys are so full of funny things. Boosting keyboard noise in the mix. That's fun. I like that. That's funny. Definitely can do something about that. Because keyboard sound away. I should get a quieter keyboard for my thing here. But yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. Sorry. I'm opening up my VO thing right now, and then we'll get started. We're going to be looking at some Kontakt instruments today. What's his name? Slate+Ash, the company that makes these, sent out a, what do you call it? Email newsletter, you know, a promotional newsletter. That was like, you're selling your mate? Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. Anyways, they were like, hey, the movie Weapons exists, and here are some instruments that are somehow related to it. I've seen Weapons. Have you seen Weapons, everybody? You want to talk about Weapons for a little bit? I thought it was interesting. I thought that the ending was not as good as I would like it to have been. But it was interesting. You watched Weapons Monday. What do you think? What do you think of Weapons? Also, what did everyone think of Weapons? No, I haven't seen it yet. All right, no spoilers about the movie. No spoilers about the movie. Is it streaming? It is available on pay-per-view on like Fandango at Home, which is where I get a lot of my like newer movies. That's you pay for them there. You can buy them or rent them. So I usually watch this like newer movies on there via my PS5. So you can do that if you want to. Yeah, you liked it for the most part, but there was just a couple of bits that took me out. Yeah, I agree. I thought we're not going to get into it, but I thought overall it was a good movie that again was unfortunately overhyped. This is really fun. I love watching my. I think this happened last time. Here, we're gonna close Ableton. Okay, there we go. Now we'll open Ableton. It's probably worth seeing in a theater just because seeing things in theaters is kind of fun. The ending was funky. I mean, I don't want to ruin it for you. So I don't want to even like say anything more than that because I think that will color your perception of watching it. So, yeah, I was glad I got to see it. I didn't see it in theaters. Carrie, you have an extreme horror film aversion? I'm sorry. I'm exactly the opposite. I have an extreme horror film enjoyment. Does my voice sound okay? Because if it is, I'm just going to keep going like this, even though there's going to be some background noise in the thing. What'd you watch, Sebastian? I'm worried that if I try, you feel like things are chopping out. Is my voice choppy at all? Anybody? Sound grand? Okay, then it's probably a buffering issue for UKs. Sorry. I'm going to keep my voice like this as opposed to running it through Ableton, just because I'm concerned that if I try to deal with that, we're just going to be here all day. So anyways, what's it called? In this newsletter, they pointed out these two instruments they have, Ruins and Spectres. And like with everything Slate+Ash, they're really interesting sounding and really, in some cases, beautiful, in some cases, creepy. That's one thing that's great about Slate+Ash. You wouldn't know it by looking at their marketing or their not like just their plugin interfaces and how they kind of carry themselves, but their instruments are like incredible for horror sound design. And I think Ruins especially is great for it. So let's go ahead and check them out. Cutting out for me, but it must be on my end. Yeah, unfortunately, I think so. I generally think there's a spectrum of horror films. I may have really great plots that make the scary parts valuable. Sure, yeah. I mean, there's kinds of horror that I don't really like. Like, I still haven't watched Terrifier 3. I don't really care about like extreme blood and gore. I like a good spooky story. You know, it's a fun one like that is also kind of like a fun one that I watched last night. It's a little long for the kind of movie it is, but it's the new remake of the movie Witchboard. It just came out on pay-per-view. Really cheesy, but also really fun. Like, you know, like a horror movie is just kind of fun, kind of like a Final Destination, stuff like that. Like where it's kind of pulpy. It's like a popcorn flick. If you like less serious horror, then check out Witchboard. It's kind of fun. All right, let's start with Runes. So we have all of these presets here. Where should we start? I guess we'll just start at the top. I'm not sure what the difference between... Not quite sure what the difference is between multi and single. Let's click on multi real quick. I've never heard the term woozbag before. Where are you from, Carrie? That's a really funny term. I like that term, woozbag. Haunting of Hill House was pretty well done. I'm not a Mike Flanagan devotee. Like, some of his stuff makes me cringe, but I like that. I also really loved Midnight Mass, his vampire movie. Scotland. Okay, that makes sense. I can hear woosbag in a Scottish accent for sure. If you haven't seen Midnight Mass, Jay, and you like Flanagan's work in general, check it out. This is my favorite new thing about Ableton. Everything just hangs. Like, it is doing something in the background theoretically, but between Ableton and Kontakt, I spend an inordinate amount of time staring at a spinning wheel, and I don't know why. I should probably just wipe my computer again. Like, it reinstall everything. It's so stupid. It takes up so much time. What's up, Yak? What have you been watching if she's avoidant of dramatic series? Jesus Christ, what is going on? Yeah, sorry, this is your first time joining me. Obviously, I'm just sitting here watching this fucking thing spin because all music software has become a bloated mess of bullshit. Well, the funny thing about that, Alzo, yeah, I mean, I should. Like, I do have it. I have it on a WD Caviar Black, which is a... Oh! Okay, but did you see that? Like, when it finally popped up and said loading... Okay, there we go. Great. So what is multi? Ruins multi. I should probably look this up. I want to be at least a little smart. What's the difference between runes multi and runes single, Slate and Ash Kontakt? No, did you just see? You see just how it like just sat there for like 20 minutes, and then when it said it was actually loading, it took half a second. So like, there's something else going on here, and I don't know what it is. Oh, okay. The difference is the content, the actual content in here is different. So single and multi are like different types of source material. By the way, this is based off of guitar. So all of this is going to be guitar sounds. One thing that you really, just in general, you'll want to do with Slate+Ash stuff is go through the presets, obviously, like we're going to go today, but you always want to just dig into the source material because there's really insane source material for all of this stuff. So like this is just a sample. And if you'll notice, I'm playing different notes. See how the sample just changed? So there are different, it's like multi-sampled in there, which is really, really great. So super, super cool. Really love their source material. Really fantastic. Really, really fantastic, amazing, creative source material for all of their stuff. I don't need this down here. Let's go through some presets. We'll just start with this animations section. See, that loaded up fine. Like, that was quick. So there's something with the actual either Kontakt, probably Kontakt, unfortunately, that is just like slow and dumb. Okay, so here we go. How does this work? Well, this has obviously got some like LFO stuff going on because there's a single sample there. You'll notice that our start and end points are moving around, and we can go into, let's see, this is our reverbs and stuff. One of the cool things about this is we have 4 different flavors of the sound, meaning like dry, which is no real effect on it. These might be convolution methods, silo, amp, and echo. And what you can do is move between them. So you can position these anywhere you want around this little thing here and either animate between them or just kind of have a static thing, which is really, really neat. So here are like modulators. So here's an LFO, turn the rate down, and then like this, and then where is this going to go? I don't know how to, I don't know how to assign it to things. Let's see. Oh, here we go. So I think these are our modulators up here. I think this was first introduced in Spectres. Spectres is my favorite one of these. But anyways, you can modulate. I'm not going to do it right now. I don't want to get like stuck in here. It looks like we have some, what do you call it? Scale snapping. So here's major pentatonic. You can hear that we have some buffering issues. That is because this is pretty heavy on my CPU. I have my CPU set to my buffer rate set to 256 in my audio settings. If I change that, I will lose audio to the stream. So I don't really want to do that. Hopefully we don't get too much clickiness while we're doing this. So let's go ahead and check out some of these presets. Disableton, that's pretty funny. What is the story about where they created the convolution models and stuff, Peter? They are convolution. Okay, great. I'm smart. Whoa, look at all these little friends. That's cool. Whoa. Wow. The thing I like about any of these libraries is when you end up with something where you can just be like, oh, I'm going to make a music cue out of this. It's like one thing, and that's all you need. And that's what I love about modern horror, is that a lot of this stuff in there just needs to be like one thing. Like, it doesn't need to be like a whole bunch of sounds all working together. It can just be like one sound. That's wild. So this would be really good with some crazy-ass drums. That sounds great. I love that. I'm not going to mark it as my favorite, just because I don't want to make a music cue out of that. I do plan on doing a CC Music Creative Commons share alike whatever music project with this as soon as I have some free time, sometime after the album comes out. Oh, some cool gating there. Done with the volume. That's cool. That's really neat. I really like that. Let's turn down our volume and find some more of the ambient ones. So this is all very guitar-y. Ooh, that's cool. Oh yeah, that's great. That sounds like Hollow Knight. Is everyone here playing Silk? Uh-oh, what's going on? There we go. Is anyone here playing Silk Song? Oh, that's beautiful. It's like very green path coated kind of. Wow. Oh, that's so beautiful. I'm thinking about going back and playing Hollow Knight as well, as opposed to doing Silk Song. Oh, I love this. This is fucking great. I'm literally just playing two notes. Just a C and a G, and that thing just makes me happy. Ooh, that sounds weird. Let's check this out. When we get into Spectres, we'll work more with loops. You can see that there's these loops here. So we can make a loop. Move this one over here. So as I hold down the thing, it's going to, I believe, pass through... Oh, that's insane. Oh, yeah. See how it passed into that loop? I'm not 100% sure why it jumped over this loop. Let's do this. Okay, see how it jumped into that loop? So you can make these little loop areas. Like that. And then you have control over them. So I can do retrig on... Why does it say scat? Make this fast just so we can like... Oh, no, sorry, not fast. One. Let's make these loops really tiny. Let's see what happens. So you can hear that there's note movement to this. You can hear it goes and that doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter where I put these loops, and that tells you that harmonic movement is not in the sample. It's being done with modulation. And if you look up here, you'll notice that it says C minor. If I change this to like major pentatonic, it's going to use the major pentatonic scale. So when you create a harmonic motion via modulation in here, then you can quantize it with this up here, which is neat. That's super cool. And you can have them cycle through each loop, it looks like. Let's do this. Yep. Yeah, so they'll cycle through each loop. So you can get really glitchy with this, which is... Uh-oh, come here. Okay, so it's cycling through the last one, it looks like. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. And then we can have it go like different directions. Oh, this is just for that loop. Oh, I'm such an idiot. So each loop can have its own movement. So I'll do reverse for this one. I will do cycle twice, and then ping pong, and then on. I don't know. We'll turn up the scat. Oh, that's how you can get... Oh, okay. Never mind. So what we're going to do here, get rid of this loop. This will demystify the loop stuff. So here we're just down to one loop. I'm going to leave retrigger on at 16th. So you can hear that. So now we're creating rhythmic loops. If I change this to like 1, which would be... Well, let's see. 1. It's our tempo is dun 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 dun. So it's now re-triggering every bar. So yeah, I didn't realize they were per loop either. That's fucking cool. So you can get rhythmic with it, which is great. It's nice to be able to go back and forth between rhythmic motion and soupy motion in things like this. That's cool. That's really neat. I like that quite a bit. So you can hear, that's probably how they're getting that tick, 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 tick stuff. That sounds interesting. Dust beam. My dogs are barking. I'm gonna close my door. Get a life. All right. That's cool. So again, all that motion in the pitch is coming from the plugin itself. It's got some kind of modulation on the pitch. So very, very cool. I don't need ARPs. I want slushy slush. This one's called No Ramen. It's too bad. I like ramen. Speaking of horror, it's like 9 days until the new Silent Hill comes out. Silent Hill F. Is anyone excited for that? This is great. I love this one. That's cool as hell. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm going to favorite that one. That one's great. you done? Ooh. That sounds spooky. Silent Hill 2 is one of the greatest games of all time, and they did a good job with the remake. Yeah, it's coming soon. I'm not sure if I'm going to play it at launch. I might let my partner play it. He hadn't played any Silent Hill game when Silent Hill 2 remake came out, so he played the Silent Hill 2 remake game, which was cool because then I could start like feeding him Silent Hill like lore videos while we made dinner, which was always good. I've heard good things about Hell Is Us. I haven't checked it out yet. I've been trying to keep away from playing games just because I need to get a bunch of stuff done, and I don't want to have that as my release. Otherwise, I'll just never get anything done, at least right now. That's insane. So let's make some loops. Ooh, look at that. Our fine control is bouncing around. Interesting. Why are there... Oh, okay. Oh, that... Because there's multiple samples. So it put a loop on every sample. Interesting. Okay. This is fucking amazing. Holy shit. Oh, yeah. I mean, I might not make that into a queue, but that is great. What's this called? Are you sure? I mean, am I sure about what? Like, the devil being in the room? I had to go to New York and like force myself to walk around with the mate and make music there, which was like an incredibly privileged thing to be able to do. But it was the only way I was going to get an album of like that done. And it really made me realize just how much work it is to do something like that. And it gave me a lot of empathy for anyone trying to do something like that. Just how much time it takes and how much little time we have as people to work on things that we love. So I have empathy for you in terms of wanting to finish that. That's insane. Jesus, that's crazy. All right, I'm favoriting that. That's amazing. That's good just for horror. Oh, that's also good. You can hear what I mean about horror sound design. Like, their shit's just like, you look at their interface, and it's just like all clean and pretty. And they've got this terrifying stuff going on. Like you look at their interfaces, and it doesn't really come across as like, oh yeah, this is going to be spooky. But then they've got just this crazy sensibility when it comes to like the sounds they use. Like that's so cool. Oh, Pori, you should keep that up. That sounds like a really, really good activity. I love that. That is absolutely beautiful. Somewhere between horror and not horror. I realize if we do this, we're just going to be here for like 30 billion hours. Let me go ahead and ask the chat. Do you have specific questions or want to see anything specific with these two plugins, or are you cool with me just going through presets and checking stuff out? What is dust? What's dust? What is dust polygraph? And what's add-on? Can you get to a granular state with multiple loops? Yeah, probably. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and, I was on Greenland, I'll have to remember that. If we go to single, see how quickly that loaded? So here's a loop. Let's pick a different one. Tonality. Oh, look at all that. Harmonic. Gotta fix something that doesn't already sound. Whoa. Wow, that's a beautiful sound. Okay, so here's a complex sound. We'll add a loop here. Now, granular, oh my god, I just said granular. Implies, no, I don't think you can loop on this. Can you? Oh yeah, you can. So this is how you would make it smart. Granular implies, I think that's kind of a weird word. I mean, it's like a too open-ended word to use. I mean, I can cycle this a few times and I can do the retrig. The retrig makes a lot of clickies. Jitter and scatter seem like they would be granular kind of things. Yeah. Oh, here's our grains right here. Yeah. So you absolutely can. It's granular. The retrigger creates new essentially playheads, which is essentially granular. So see how that skipped over to there? I'll put this one here. Like this. Go to our loop. On. Turn this up. And turn this really small. Oh. So essentially granular-esque, you know. And then we'll go to our effects. Oh, so these are all your loops then. So I think. Wait, what's going on here? Oh no, this is just a fancy like look to it. There's reverb and delay. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's cool. So yeah, really easy to get transformative. I'm assuming if I was to, just real quick, can I drag and drop into this? That'd be neat, wouldn't it? Let's see. No. What happens? Oh, not if I add loop. What happens if I click on this? Is there a load? No. There is random, though, so that's cool. So yeah, digging into the sound engine, obviously, is an awesome thing to do. Not hard to get interesting. As Castle mentioned in the chat earlier, with Cycles, putting your own loops in there is a great idea. Cycles is the one whose interface I'm not 100% clear yet with, but it can do a lot. They've really, like, they're on the cusp of needing to design their own, like player, their own like interface instrument. They've pushed the Kontakt library. In case you don't know, like, you know, Kontakt is, oh, they're not going to let me open this. But like this is all running within Kontakt itself, which is a framework for creating instruments. And by connecting things and doing things within there, you get to make the sound engine itself and all the options that we see here. But then you put the interface on top of it, you create this interface, animate it, all that kind of shit. They've pushed this to width almost as far as it can go. It can do a lot and destroy your CPU. Yeah, absolutely. I like this one. It's got a very Silent Hill vibe. Definitely keep that. Ooh, this one's breathy. I like this one. Spectres, the one that we haven't touched yet, is absolutely beautiful. So I'll play with this one until maybe around 9:20, and then we're going to switch over to Spectres. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Okay. That one sounds nice. The background noise is louder than the instrument. Okay, come on. Is this... Am I missing something here? It certainly is mellow. Uh-oh. Here it comes. There we go. Ooh. Oh, there's a mod wheel. It says mod wheel. That's what MW means. There we go. Oh, I like that. That is good. Landforms is another one where it's really great to go into the underlying articulations that they're made from, as opposed to just the presets. Wow, that's wild. Very foreboding. That's cool. And here we're getting a little bit of clicking. That one is a little heavy on our CPU. Ooh, that sounds nice. Sorry, error. I like to use instruments that make me feel things. I like to pretend that I'm a... Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. That was the opposite of good vibes. I like to pretend that I'm a movie composer. That's fucking fantastic. I'll fuck with that. Oh, yeah, I'll fuck with that too. Be not into it. I hate this thing. It's so stinky. And then we have these. These are from like I guess composers. I don't know who Ben and Arjan are. I guess I could look it up. Ben and Arjan. Let's see. Did I spell Arjan right? I did. Ben Arjan music. That just brought up Ben Jordan. So I don't know who the hell these people are. So this is a multi, I believe. So there's going to be different chords. I lied. There it is. Oh, that flangey thing is really neat. Let's go down to collages. Whew, that's cool. Curse you, cool sounds. I hate you for sounding cool. These are on sale, I believe, right now. That's how I convinced them to let me do the stream here, is that I was like, I'll tell people about them while they're on sale. That's neat. Wow. I like that quite a bit. That's neat. Ooh. 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 All I try to make from sounds I find interesting, and it often ends up strange and slimy. Strange and slimy can be good too. Oh God, yes. Holy shit, yes. I love when sounds like this have like an underlying kind of rhythm to them, even though if you can't quite pick it up, you know that things are going to repeat. I feel like the repetition in sounds like this are what give them a kind of organism feel to them. Like they a lot of sounds like this make me feel as if they are like a creature actually like kind of speaking to us. I know that sounds weird, but it's kind of the way I think about these sounds is, you know, it's breathing, it's talking, it's kind of like dreaming in a way. I really, really like that about this sound quite a bit. When sounds have that organismistic vibe to them, I feel like when you pair them with video, with film, it kind of gives the scene like almost like an animus, you know, a spirit, like, I don't know, it's super, super cool. How far can you detune the original sound source to start off with a really long sounding source? Well, if you want to do that, just as a quick, you want something else. What the fuck is that plugin called? This is my favorite thing about Ableton too. Every single time I go to my plugins folder, it does this. And it doesn't matter. It's not just the first time I've loaded live. It's every single time. It's really, really frustrating. Okay, let me find that plugin. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Is it in here? No. Wircam. Oh, I still have the Snail. Let me go put the Snail on here. Hi, Snail. You can live here. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you'll live here, and I'll move myself over here. How about that? I'll be looking off into nothing. Okay, where the fuck is this plugin? Not mode. Not that. There's this plugin that like I got that's really neat, and it takes anything that you put into it. Refresh on load, is that a thing? No, it's not. It's never been a thing. Yeah, I don't think that's a thing. I don't know why it does that. File and folder, maybe. Create analysis files, yes. Sound content analysis, sure. Yeah, it's just stupid. Like, it's just dumb. Like, it's just bad. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, Ableton is getting so bloated. I'm sorry for this. I really want to show you this plugin, but I'm having a hard time finding it. Jesus Christ. Okay. Unpluggered? You win? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyways, there's this one plugin that I got that you just drop a sample into it and it like basically Paul stretches it and makes it like into an ambient soundscape, and it's fantastic, and I can't remember who the fuck makes it. But it's really cool. Let's see. Oh, it's Scaper. Here we go. I'm glad I found it. Yes, thank you. It's Scaper. Browse for an audio file or drop one. Okay, sure. So I will find this one, maybe? No, we need something a little bit more interesting. These are all probably I need something that's like actually like you can tell that something's happening in it. It can't just be a big atmosphere already. All right, cool. Now generate. So that was from that. And you can change the semitones for each one. So I'm going to make this one that, and I'll make this one a seventh up. And then this one down an octave. You can hear it's fucking up my processor. So yeah, this, if you just want to like make gunk out of sounds, then this is the way to go. Like, yeah, it's just great. Take this and like put maybe some like campfire sounds over it, or like birds, and you've got yourself like your, you know, D&D game music or whatever. And these are the speed that the three granular processors are moving through there. And you can get, as you can hear, you can get atonal as well. So that's Scaper. It's pretty neat. I should probably put that in my favorites. You can hear it's chewing my processor. See, there it goes again. Taking forever. However, if I do this, it automatically finds it. So it's like, what the fuck is the point? Get out of here, Scaper. Let's go back to you. This isn't about you, Scaper. Anyways, I liked this sound quite a bit, Cobblestone. That's a steal for Scaper. Ooh. That's cool. All right, so this is all great. It's 9:20. Let's all switch over to... There's so much more. Jesus fucking Christ. Ooh, that's good. I'll just play that one for a little bit. Can you get smaller here? Snail? No? Okay. I might have to ask you to leave. Oh. There you go. Little snail. Little baby snail. Snail is it's see these notes around here? It's basically like a tuner ostensibly, but it tunes. It picks out harmonics as well. So if there's harmonic in the sound, it will tell you what note that harmonic is. So I'm playing C right now. You can see that this is a pretty pure tone, but you can also see that there's harmonics here, 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 and one in there. Hi, Izzy. You're so cool. Yeah, I can hear resonant tones. You're cool for being from Berlin. I love Berlin so much. Yeah, you know what I should do? I should go to my settings, plugins, turn off VST2. Let's see if that helps. No, it does. So now it's just looking at my VST3 folder, and it's still taking fucking forever. This is one of my main gripes with what do you call it, with Ableton right now is that, which is why I have most of my plugins that I use as favorites up here. And I've tried clearing my cache. I've tried clearing, you know, stuff out for fixing that, but it doesn't do it. It doesn't fix it. I don't know what's wrong. I obviously have a lot more exploration of these to do. which I do when I do the ambient like album, the free album for people to use. I do want to do a cool visualizer for that, so keep an eye out for that within maybe the next couple months when I actually get my act together to do it. A little quiet. I'm scared of turning it up though. It's very ghostly. You can make a very pretty little melody with that. We have pads. We have ruins. Wow. Ooh, that's cool as hell. Holy shit. So there's so many good, super pretty. It's insane how pretty it is. Oh, what just happened? I did not ask you to load. Okay, so again, same thing. Always check out what you have for. Oh, this is all. Oh, is this all based on voice? Oh, cool. And I'm just in the S's. How do I get out of? Oh, it's this. Look at all these sound sources. So this is all based on voice, I think. Though that is not voice. Maybe all based on like voice and winds. Oh my god. Ooh, that's creepy as fuck. Uh-oh, what are you doing down here? Get out of here. What are you doing down there? Thank you. So same idea, add a loop. Come in here and then fuck with the loop. Turn up the scat. Turn up the jitter. And then you can mess with the shape. I like the way I'm like, this is the prettiest one, and the first thing we do is like creepy as fuck. One more loop. You know what would be cool though if I could copy this loop. I can't. Oh, I can link the loops though. Let's do that. So if I go back to this one and go like this and this, turn sustain on. Does that change that one too? It does. Okay, great. So go in and make your loops like this. And then anything that you do to them will be shared between all of them if you have a link on, which is super useful. Turn up the scat. Turn up the jit. Cycle a couple times, and then we'll go back and forth. What's rand? Random tune. We do not need cycle to be that high. Oops. It's really small. Neat. Anyways, the source material for all this stuff is going to be really, really good, so make sure you check it out. Let's go ahead and go back into here. Slate+Ash. Spectres. So here's a mod wheel one. The mice are angry. The mice are angry and busy. Oh, no, I accidentally loaded two things. Get out of here. So this has a mod wheel aspect to it. Oh, that is so fucking Silent Hill. I love that. Jesus, that's good. We are so spoiled for amazing instruments. Like the amount of work it would take to make that on its own, like it's probably a lot. So let's get into some of the pretty stuff, I guess. Let's see if we can find some. So the thing I like about this instrument is when I was playing with it before, is you can just kind of like create like little looping moments. and it sounds like kind of a meditative, like a music cue, which I really, really like. Sorry about the buffering. Obviously, this is pretty chunky on my CPU. I'm going to get rid of our Snail here because that might be doing something. Sorry, Snail. So yeah, you can just make like these like little selected ambient works. That's cool. Oof. Selected ambient work, kind of like music cues, and that's really what I want to do with this. It's great. Speaking of Pyramid Head VST. Jesus Christ. Jesus. I hope you understand how exciting these are. These are like super cool. Select your ambient works with this one simple trick. It's true. That's pretty. So one thing I will say about, and I'll go back to that thing to show you this one I mean. Slate+Ash is unfortunately very hit or miss with how they use their categorization systems in here. And I'll show you what I mean once this actually loads. Once again, we are in spinny ball hell. Kontakt offers like a few different ways to interact with their browser, which is what we're looking at here. And every single Slate+Ash instrument is different in how they do it. And if I have one request to them, it would be like to go back and like bring them all into the same like space when it comes to how we browse with their stuff. I don't know if you remember earlier, but like in Ruins, like, sorry for this is so stupid. In Ruins, we had like, it said like atmospheres, it said collage, blah, blah, blah. Those are like basically banks. And instead of having that as a signifier here, we would have to go up to here and click the bank button to get different banks now. So there's like, and it's even worse in landforms if I remember correctly. I don't even think there is a bank thing, even though if you go to the actual folder on the hard drive, they're like organized by bank. So it's very silly, like how like there's no parity amongst any of the instruments, which is frustrating. Fuck yeah. So this is what I mean. Like, this is very, Brian Eno, what do you call it? Selected ambient works, where you just have like a little figure that kind of just repeats in some way. And you just make that the cue. And it becomes a meditation. It's really, really simple, but that's what I like about this kind of thing. Oh wait, no, that's what I just picked. That's cool. Bum 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 da bum. Ba-da-dum. Throat growl. Oof. I do not like that attack. Throat bro. He's my, oh my god. I'm not going to say anything more about that. It's a terrible phrase, and you should be ashamed of yourself for saying that. So let's see what banks we have. Abstract animations. So these are all very similar. Oh, okay. So here's what this is all made out of. This is all winds. Oh wait, percussion. Never mind. I don't know what the fuck this is. Forms, gestures, movements, pads, sound design, which also has atmospheres, movements, pads, patterns, specters, textures, and tones. Okay, so articulations. Stop it. God. Articulations. And then sound design is also these. I wonder if they're the same. So if I click atmospheres, we have a dark heart, a living moment. Okay, and then I go to here to sound design, atmospheres. Oh my God, there's 2 different fucking atmospheres. Jesus Christ. That's cool as hell. Get that little favorite. Ooh. Is Euchari the plural of Eucharist? Euchari. Is that even a word? E-U-C-H-A-R-I. Oh, wait, hold on. It's the singular of Eucharist. Interesting. Okay. So we have, this is multi, just like in the previous one, where we'll have different samples depending on what note we pick. You can always see that here. Now you'll notice with multi, we do not get the ability to do loops. So that's the 2 flavors of thing that we get here. And it took me out of that submenu. Thanks so much. This is called Euchari. I'm going to favorite that one. Oh my God, there's so many. Okay. What is abstract? Wow. Oh, my partner is taking the trash cans down to the curb, down to the main road where our trash people will come. We live on a private road off of another road. On a small road, so trash people won't come to our house. We have to take our trash cans down, and we have a tractor to do that with. So if you hear what sounds like a generator running, it's because there's like a John Deere down there taking trash cans down to the curb. It's not in the sound. But that is bizarre. Holy shit, that's cool. So within this sample, these loops, this sound must have like, here, let's find it real quick. Oh, that didn't really help at all. This sound must have like multiple pitches in it. because you can see our pitch isn't quantized up here. So the sound must have multiple pitches in it, and the loops move through those pitches, which is super cool. If I do this, does this do anything? So we can smooth those out. I'm not really sure. No. So there's no real way to like, is it this? Oh yeah, there we go. So you can, so there was like those hard cuts before. This crossfades between the different things. Yak. Native Instruments didn't buy anything. They got bought by a private equity firm. The fact that Isotope is like part of them now is because the private equity firm bought Isotope, Plug-in Alliance, and Native Instruments, and is mingling them together, mostly mingling Isotope and Native Instruments together. So if I link my loops, where was that? Link. And then I go to loop and I go to cycle. This should make each one of these sections loop that many times before it goes to the next one, so we can change the course of this sequence. That's fucking cool. And then we can turn this up. Just up a bit more. Hi, Steve. I'm really sorry. This is my new favorite preset I've ever used before. So because we're looping those first sections where the pitch doesn't change, I think this is where the pitch changes right on this loop. We could actually play this a bit more melodically because we're looping the first three, which are just the tonic note, which is really cool. That's fucking rad. Holy shit. And now I'm... Wait, hold on. What is this one called? Where am I? Bring me back. Okay. So I came back to here, and now I'm in the Atmospheres group when I wasn't supposed to be. Because there's Euchari. What the fuck is going on? Was this an abstract? Yeah, bring me back. Okay, great. You did it to yourself, and that's why it really hurts. You hate using them in projects. Yeah, I mean, that's somewhat understandable. I mean, the reason I buy Kontakt instruments is because of the presets. Like, I want to be inspired, and I want to be able to make something cool. And that's what these do for me. So this is quantized to major up here, which means there's some form of pitch, what do you call it? Pitch modulation happening in here. This needs more reverb. Go to our effects. Oh, there we go. Fuck yes. Jesus Christ. That is so good. My version of it's good. I like my version better. Steve, I will say, we were using Ruins earlier, which is all based off of guitar stuff. You'd probably like that one. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, man. Like once I there's a lot of Kontakt instruments out there that are like cinematic sound and shit like that, and then like Slate+Ash is just like, well, yeah, but what about like enough sounds to score every single game and movie you might ever have an opportunity to for the rest of your life? Like that's what their shit feels like to me, and that's just with the presets. That's insane. What is going on here? I still haven't figured out the this system. I don't know what I'm doing. It sounds like there's like some Car Plus Strong shit going on. That's wild. I wonder where that's coming from. That's very, very cool. Oh, yep, that's getting a favorite. Ooh, oh, hello. That sounds like a violin. What is Slate+Ash? What is this based off of? Slate+Ash Spectres. Delves into the elusive realm of radical extended techniques. Okay, so a lot of what makes these instruments interesting is because when I say techniques, generally they're referring to like instead of just like sampling a violin going like they had the violin go like and then that's a technique. Like they just make up some crazy way to play the instrument and then they sample that. This is not a crazy way to play the instrument, but you don't see what I mean. Like there's like the kind of thing you would see in a modern composition score where instead of a note it would have like a bunch of gestures. Let me see if I can find an image of modern gestural orchestral score. See if I can find an image that I can show you. Is this one? I don't want to get copyright struck. Is this anything? Uh-oh, this person had a Premiere. Show me weird shit. This is not weird. This is just notes. I mean, actually, look down here at the bass. See how it's going like whoa, 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 whoa. This kind of stuff, like this sliding shit, like those are you know sort of modern gestures. Here's one where it's a slide down in the bass like that. These aren't you can actually so like this shit right here. So yeah, kind of stuff like that. Though I've seen much more bizarre scores. If you have an opportunity, I highly recommend preparing and sampling a grand piano. Well, oh hi, that's a friend. I have an upright piano. I think if I told my partner that I was going to start like doing prepared stuff to it, they'd be like, "You absolutely are not," since it was a gift from them. I think if they saw me with a bunch of like bolts and screws going towards it, they'd be like, "Get out of here, get out of here." True. That's so true. So what would be nice is if it like randomly picked from these loops. But I don't really know how you could make it do that. Turn up the scat. Fill it with water. Yeah. Love that. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, that sounds cool as hell, True North. I'm looking forward to that. Yes. Oh, that's wild. So again, you can hear the pitch modulation sequencing, and here we have C minor. So if I wanted to make this like a different key, I could change the scale here. So keep that in mind if you do get this instrument and you run into a sequence that has some kind of pitch. It's not set in stone. You can change it up here. That's fucking cool. Actually, Steve and True North, do you know each other? Like, have you talked? You should. Steve has a lot of ideas for sampled instruments, especially ones that allow people to get away from like Spitfire. And True North has the chops. The like they build Kontakt instruments. You two should talk. Okay, good. Ooh. Kiko and you are homies. Good. Good. Okay. I wasn't sure. I was pretty sure, but I wasn't 100% sure. Just wanted to make sure. Fuck yes. He helped Steve a little on his ass guitar. Oh, his cool ass guitar. Sorry, I just saw ass. So these are all the abstract ones. Let's pick, let's see. Let's try some atmospheres. Ooh, do we have some shepherd tone shit going on here? I I support doing some super nuts stuff with Steve and getting creative and messed up stuff. I think that would be a fun thing to do for everybody. This is a fucking tension builder. Holy shit. Oh, it's so good. That is brilliant. Just as a tool, that's so good. Mmm. 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 I'm going to put myself back over here so I'm not like staring off into nothing. There we go. Come here. Come here, Ableton. Get in your little hole. Is that right? Right there. Okay. It is the longest riser ever. Tailpiece sub. Yeah, he's someone earlier mentioned throat bro. Tailpiece is another great word we can put into that pile of things we should never call anybody. This is my tailpiece and my throat bro. I'm sorry. You should not have said that out loud. Tailpiece sub. Yeah, good point. Sub 2. Got a fucking harem over here. This is my polycule. I'd like to introduce tailpiece sub 1, tailpiece sub 2, and tailpiece switch 1 and 3. Steve, you better not forget. Get your shit packed up for that now. Don't ADHD yourself into forgetting. I'm kidding. That sounds exciting. I know that you've been meaning to do that for a long time. If you If you need to borrow anything to make it work better for you, let me know if you're like missing anything, and I can probably send it to you. See, just simple shit like this is really cool. It's evocative, you know? I love it. I can press one key and have a wonderful time. That's cool. Ooh. I can feel the saxophones. So what I don't quite understand, I mean, I get that we move through these loops, but do we really gain something from having like, because these loops don't like repeat or anything? No. Like, what do we really gain from like moving through the sample? Like, because these loops are in the sample itself. So what do we really gain for that? Like, there's not a big gap here. This loop's inside this loop. Oh, by the way, you can have more than one layer. Let's add a layer to this. Bounce sucks. Whoops. I forgot. We can have 2 layers. So let's turn off A for right now. Let's turn this down. So here's our bounce sucks layer. Whoa, there's a crazy... Oh yeah, look, here. Look at that. We're modulating between this stuff over here. That's cool sounding. Whatever we're doing with these convolution layers is really... Oh, we can record this? Fuck, yeah. Friends, I did not know we could do that. That's so cool. Okay, so I can tune this up. I guess what I can do is I can have this, and then I can do this, and then this, and then these 3 layers. Now go ahead and link them. They're linked. Great. So shape will go like this, and what we can do is cycle them. We'll go back and forth, I guess, maybe. I'll turn link off. I'll cycle these different amounts. And so now this and this layer are operating completely independent of each other. Which I guess is pretty cool. Absolutely insane. If I had more time, I would just like, okay. And now look, I've lost my entire place where I was with my browser here. Good shit. Let's start some pads. Be careful, True North. You're gonna give Steve like another like Therian curse if you start talking about like wide open desert skies. He's gonna turn coyote coded. He's already like 1 step away. That's cool as hell. Do you mean Joaquin Baldwin of Zootopia fame? He just posted a video of a coyote that was hanging out with him at a park. which was pretty cool. God, so much of this is just like Silent Hill coded. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it happened again. That's why I keep on hearing that stupid balloon sound. There we go. That's pretty. So we have a butt ton of pads. Ooh. Mewing. Ooh, this one has a mod wheel thing too. Oh yeah, Steve, this thing is terrifying for horror. Like it's so good for horror. This and Ruins both. I think I was gonna pick one over the other in case you're like, oh, what should I spend money on? I think I'd go for Spectres over Ruins, just personally. That's just I guess the orchestral person in me versus the guitar person. But I think they're both very cool. Oh, you know what? I do have this MIDI thing I could throw on here. Oh, come on. It was called MIDI, wasn't it? What's it called? Show MIDI? Oh, no. Is it VST2? Oh, there it is. Never mind. Fucking idiot. So what we'll do is put that... Can I put that here? Oh. Okay. Why? Why can't you be opened? Can you stay on top? You're not going to stay on top, are you? I wanted to show you when I was playing a note, but I can't do that. Is there a MIDI monitor thing just built into Live? That'd be too nice, wouldn't it? Oh, there is. Holy shit. There we go. Now you can see if I press a key. That sounds good. All right, let's try atmosphere's form. What's a form? Yeah, I think you're probably pretty able to get the Ruins vibe from just your abilities, I would think. Whereas I don't have access or the ability to play all the instruments in here. Love that crazy, like, there's an echo that goes like, zwomp. Is that in our motion here? It's not. Wow. I wonder what that is. You hear that? Like, it goes like, I wonder if that's what this is. Broth. What else do we have? Oh, we've got IRs. Let's explore as the last thing. Let's explore this IR library because I bet that there's a lot of really crazy shit in here. So go back to our library, and we're gonna go up to here, and then we'll just go to an init, and it will take 20 years to load. Great. Let's find a simple sound. Oh my god, there's so fucking many. Harp? Claw sweep. Who's got claws? Oh, they used a fan on a harp? Now that's what we're talking about. That's fucking great. That's wild. All right, we'll use that. So no interference. And then let's go over to our thing here. And our IR for, is it, what is this color? Is it amp? Is it echo? I don't know what our IR is. I guess we'll change it. Okay, so it's not that. It's not that. Is it our silo? I don't hear it changing. What is our IR? God damn it. What is our IR? That's our impulse response, by the way. Like, it's there. I can hear it there. Okay, so, oh, is that it? Oh, these all have their own IRs? Oh my god. So an IR is an impulse response. Do we have fucking serial impulse responses? Like each one of these? Oh my god. Okay, I get it now. Okay. So, each one of these is its own impulse response. And what that means is that each one, you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different convolution processes happening. So, if I turn this up, I'll get broth. If I turn this up, I'll get cathedral. If I turn this up, I'll get Roland. I don't know what Roland that is. And here's a gong. So this is definitely a place you'll want to come by, because these are going to be really transformative. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go back and let's go back here and add a loop, so we can just hold this down. And we will go to shape, rand? No, loop. Yeah, here. Let's make this back and forth. Cool. Okay. Now we'll go back to here. Let's play around with some of these. So here's broth. It's a wonderful reverb, right? This is your dry wet. Now I can reverse this. And in case you don't know how impulse responses work, basically a convolution system is like you feed it a piece of information. Usually it's like a burst of white noise that you took in a space. So if I like shot white noise into my room here and then took the result of that, recorded with like a stereo microphone pair, something you can do surround impulse responses if you need. And then threw it in a convolution processor and then ran my sound through it, it would theoretically accurately represent the space of my room. But the thing is, you don't just do rooms or cathedrals or halls with that. You can do anything. You can do like, well, we'll see. You can do gongs. Not Kevin says, hey, Jeremy, just wanted to say I still have Heart Sing on heavy rotation. What a great album. Thank you so much. I hope you like the new one. It is also drum and bass. I like it, and it will come out soon. So I'm excited for that. So let's check out what we got. We have instruments. Ooh. So you see how this just like completely transforms the sound? Bounce. Oh my gosh. So they actually let you load. Oh my God. They let you load what looks like the samples of their orchestral and wind recordings as impulse responses. So all of these are like alias bowing. Like this is someone playing the violin as an impulse response. We can also reverse it, which means here. We're going to hear this fade in. It's going to take a long ass time because it's really long. Oh, here, let's make this short. It's fading in. Now, you'll also notice that whenever I make a change to this, the audio is like, fuck off. That's because this is not like the real-time processing of algorithmic stuff. This takes a lot of work to do. But wow, how cool is this? Now, if you have Ableton, or anything that will allow you to put a convolution sound, if you have a convolution processor in your DAW, like for instance, I have hybrid reverb here as one of my plugins, we can do the same thing here. So I just want to make this more accessible in case you find this cool. I'll go over to 100% convolution over here, and then I will just go ahead and pick a sound. So, oops. What did I do here wrong? Sorry. Oop. Okay, so there's our sound. I'll go over to my my remix fodder here, and I will find like what would be a really weird one. So just for instance, like here's convolution. It's a hall. So this is a very like natural sounding hall, right? That's what we normally think of with convolution reverb. But if I grab some weird ass shit, like weirder, like that. That doesn't sound weird enough. That actually just worked. See, that's going to make a great convolution. So now it sounds like we're using a spring reverb. Okay, let's find something weirder. Okay, how about that? So remember how this went like... You can hear that now here. So you can do your own experimental convolution however you want. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, experimental convolution is really, really fun. So, back to here. Let's pick a different sample real quick. I want to explore these just a little bit more. So we need to go to L. No interference. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Harp. What else do we have? Percussion, tuba, trombone, flute. What do we have for flout? Key slap. Great. Oh, actually, the key slap works really well for showing off this overtone stuff. So here, or excuse me, the convolution stuff. So there's one little sound. You can hear that fading in now. That is our convolution here. So what else do we have? A dizzying amount of things here. Gongs. Go ahead and reverse this again. You can hear and see the gong hits as a convolution. Very weird. Oh, wow. absolutely bizarre. Do you understand? Like, does this make sense? Like, we can apply anything that they give us here as a reverb, basically, or a process. So a lot of ways to really shape your sound. God, yeah, a lots to play with. Okay, cool. I think we've explored these enough for today. Let me find a that's terrifying. What do we have for patterns? No, these are not useful to me. Textures. Whoa. Okay. I love that. That's good. You can imagine convolution like multiplying one sound after another. That's true. That is very true. That is what it do. And it does it very high resolution, very fast, which is why it's expensive for your CPU generally. That sounds good. Let's end with this. Okay. Thank you all for coming. I hope this was interesting to you. And I hope that you're doing okay. Honestly, I don't know about you. I live in the US, obviously. The last week has been one of the most emotionally taxing periods I've experienced in a very long time. The Charlie Kirk shooting in the US has opened a can of worms, so to speak, that is more vile than I could have ever expected. And its fallout is being experienced in a lot of different ways by a lot of people. So it sucks. I don't. Every day is a new, fresh horror, and I don't really know what to do with that, as many of us probably don't. I like that broth one. Where's broth? Give me broth. Body scrub. I need broth. Where's broth? Really need a search thing here. Bubbles, broth. Okay. Okay, it wasn't an instrument. Oh my god, I just want some fucking broth. Broth 1. I'm okay. I appreciate that. I'm more worried for the kind of people that are being that are basically our government is trying to pin this on, and it's just really, really scary and fucked up for a lot of people. I didn't think it could get worse, but it got worse. And so if you're feeling that way too, try and find anyone you can in real life that you can talk to and hang out with. I think that the cure for this, or at least the balm for this kind of thing, is community and being around people in real life. If you can't do that, then, lean into some people online, maybe do video calls with people if you need to, maybe call somebody. Like, I know that's crazy, but like, do voice chat with somebody. Even that can go a long way. But it's the alienation that, an individual sense of fear that I think is the hardest to get over when you're by yourself, at least certainly for me. So things are going to be fucking shitty for a while, but you can find a way through it with people that you can trust. Like True North just said, community matters a lot. So I just wanted to put that out there. It's okay not to feel okay right now. It's kind of hard not to not feel okay right now. And you got to let yourself acknowledge that and find a way to make yourself at least feel like you can get through it. So whatever that means to you. I think we're going to end it now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.